All right, welcome everybody to the Waconia Ice Arena on an icy Thursday night. It's warmer inside here than it is outside, thank God. Wildcats about to take the ice, get a little look at their pregame show. Here they are, led by Captain Senior L. Bagensauce. A minute on the clock before the buzzer sounds. We play our introductions and national anthem. So, night of significance for us here. We have a charity event, the Ridgeview Medical Center. Charity, we are donating school supplies, art supplies, coloring books, crayons, colored pencils, all that stuff to hospitals or to Ridgeview Medical Center for children and families that are at the hospital over the holidays. So, good cause the ladies picked. We'll talk a little bit more about it in a couple minutes.
Thank you. We got it.
If anybody says anything.
I don't know if anybody does.
I do. Cool.
That defense is player number 20, that defense junior captain number 26, Kate Koshinska. That defense sophomore number 10, Becca Davey. That defense sophomore number 19, Abby Lavati. That center senior captain number 6, Tim Canada. And another attendance tonight from the Waconia Hockey Association, starting with number 56, Captain Burke. And number 34, Madeline Monahan. And number 19, Kate Noah. And as a couple of coaches Jordan Bates, assisted by Jamie Oswald. As co-managers and officers of the course, the Hooligans. And our officials were led by volunteers of the Hooligans here. And our reason Jesse Lewis and Art Chingo. And now at this time, the spot is to move on here as we begin our country playing our national anthem.
time to play hockey. Leave the tail of the tape on both teams. Wildcats, 3 wins, 5 losses, and I believe the Knights, Mankato West Knights, may have 2 wins, 3 wins, but similar records for both teams playing in different conferences. The Big 9 for Mankato West, Metro West for Waconia. But Waconia's played some tight games as of late. They got the win on Tuesday night over Simley. Strong game overall against Hopkins last week, too. So it's a wave of momentum the Wildcats can continue carrying into a stretch of games here. I believe they have Mankato, they have Chaska-Chan this weekend, and then I believe Minneapolis to start next week. But it's definitely a stretch of games Wildcats want to bring their best game to and start racking up some W's. And Al Bagensauce taking the net tonight for the Wildcats. Al's ready to go. Wildcats approach the center ice dot. Taylor Camrath taking the draw. She's center with Becca Daney, Maddie Walagi at wings, Kate Kashinska, and Ara Pena at D. Puck drops are underway. Puck played off of Pena's skate back to Bagensauce. Pena to Kashinska, Kashinska to Daney. Camrath stays on the puck. Daney's going to collect a rolling puck. Upending the neutral zone. Wagi's going to dump into the offensive zone. Daney gives chase. Wagi throws the puck into the corner. Wildcats going to set up a forecheck here. Give the Knights a little bit of time and space to exit the zone. Puck held in by Pena just momentarily. Going to be no icing. Referee saw a touch up. Kashinska picks up by the Zamboni door. And the battle, loose puck, shot, saved by Bagensauce. That puck came quick off the goal line, and chance for the Red Knights. Yeah, Bagensauce, you read it coming out of the below the goal line, and squared up on the shot, no rebound. Wildcats change up their forwards, have Malin Rayfeld at center with Cora Herman, Callie Lensing at wings. Face off won by the Knights, shot, pad saved by Bagensauce. Rayfeld picks up the puck on the wall. That one held into the zone. Knights play the puck down the wall. Jelstad makes a play on the puck, works behind the net. Rayfeld steps into support. Rayfeld pushes out of the defensive zone. She's going to push up the neutral zone. Puck poke checked away. Wildcats have to hustle back. Rayfeld on the back check. Shot and a goal. That one, I don't know, maybe it deflected. Caught a piece of Jelstad's stick. Mankato getting on the board first. 15:36 left in the first period. A whole lot of hockey to play. Let's see, it looked like it may have changed angle slightly.
Might have hit a stick.
Yep.
Hard to tell.
A tough read. Wildcats back on the attack. Got Hurdle taking the draw. Knights work the puck to the outside. Puck to the middle. Brooklyn Hen picks up the puck off the wall. Poke checked away. Erdel's going to stay in pursuit. Knights shot wide of the net. Serafin wins the body battle. Puck tied up on the back of the net momentarily. Kashinska picks it up. Pass to Brockmeyer. Chipped into the zone by the Knights. Serafin shovels that one behind the net to Kashinska. Kashinska's going to reverse. Shot from the point by the Knights. That one bouncing puck just went wide of the net. But dangerous chances here. Brockmeyer moves the puck up the ice. Defense steps up. Wildcats able to pick up the puck and regroup. Kashinska has Camrath up in the middle. Shot hits traffic. That one's going to drift into the corner. Camrath on the attack. Loose puck to Kashinska. Slap shot wide of the net. Wagi can make a play on it. Pass to Camerath, shot, pad save, puck back in the corner. Pena's closest. She cuts down his own smart play. Camerath back to Pena. Wildcats on the back check. Pass to the slot. Poke check by Pena. Pena to Lawagi. Wildcats are out of the zone. Here comes Daney. Daney gets a step. She's on her backhand. Moves to the net. Shot. Stick save played to the corner. Camerath picks up the puck. Camerath moves through the high slot. Still has it. Back to Jelstead. Shot. Tip. Chance for Daney. Save. And covered. Wildcats coming to life here. 13:45 left in the first. A little early deficit to come back from. Down a goal. Rayfeld lines up on the draw with Lensing and Herman at wings. Shinska and Peterson at deep. Team's working for possession. The puck is going to come out of the Wildcat zone, or out of the Knight zone. No icing on the play. Shinska. It's tripped up. Herman steps down from the wing to help. Shinska to Lensing. Wildcats on the attack. Force a pass. Peterson looks at options. She chips that one ahead in the neutral zone. Kashinska has it. Kashinska plays it off the wall. Rayfeld's going to chip that one ahead in the offensive zone. Wildcats have some numbers. Kashinska stays in the play. Rayfeld picks it up off the wall. Looks middle to Lensing. Puck's going to travel to the high slot. Knights are on the move. Chance for the Knights, 2-on-1. Shot, saved by Bagenstoss. Wildcats catch up to the puck. Rayfeld takes off with it, cuts middle. Able to clear the zone. The Knights able to gain possession and start back in the Wildcat end. Grant steps on the ice. Grant collects. Puck is going to clear the blue line. Wildcats able to change the rest of their lineup and some fresh legs on the ice. Wellstead pins the puck on the wall. Ertl in support. Puck makes its way to the D. Chance from the high slot. Shot blocked. Pena battles for position. Nice cut to the middle. Covered by Bagenstoss. Yeah, Knights, I believe on the stat sheet, it says a couple of their players are up around the 11 goal mark. Player with 10 assists, so it's a team that can score. The Wildcats are a fast team too and play physical, stay on the attack. They're at their best. Shinska behind the Waconia net. Pass up to Wagi. She's going to chip that one. No icing. Daney gets first touch. Daney works up the wall. Drop pass to Camerath. Camerath circles back up top. High slot. Loads up a shot. Glove save. Rebound back to Camerath. Camerath pass to Seraphin. Seraphin holds his own. Plays that one off the wall. That's one he's going to travel down to Lawagi. Lawagi walks in. One got a little bit too far out ahead of her, and the Knights are able to regroup. Daney got a stick on it. The chance to go skate to stick. Daney pins it on the wall. Bouncing puck. Played by the Knights behind their net. Knights able to exit the zone. Seraphin gets the loose puck. A couple of the Wildcats are going to change. Seraphin holds, plays that one to the wall. Herman plays the puck into the corner. Callie Lensing drops down to help. Puck rimmed around the wall to Herman. Camerath in support, tied up on the wall. Centering pass, that one caught Kashinska's skate. Herman pursues on the forecheck. She has Lensing helping as well. Jelstead collects a loose puck in the Wildcat zone. Turns to the board. She needs some help. Knights shot. Blocker saved by Bagenstoss. Herman trying to gain possession, control of the puck. Looks up, plays that one up the wall. Rayfeld has it. Rayfeld walks into the blue line on her backhand. Moves the forehand. Puck just got out front of her reach. 9:45 remaining in the first. Shots on goal pretty even. Wildcats down by a shot, 5-6. Wholesale change forwards to defense. Ertl, Brockmeyer, and Hen. Kashinska and Pena face off. Controlled by Brockmeyer momentarily. Poke check by Kashinska. Pena looked for Hen through the neutral zone. Bouncing puck. Played by the Knights into the Wildcat zone. Kashinska reverses. Hen full head of steam to the blue line. That one's held in. The shot just went wide of the net. Brockmeyer able to chip that one out of the Wildcat zone. Wildcats have numbers, 2-on-1 chance. Shot by Ertl. Ertl gets a rebound, backhand attempt. Blocked. Brockmeyer picks it up on the wall. Pass to Pena. Pena has to move it quick. Goes back to Ertl. Brockmeyer got a good stick on that one. Ertl picks up a loose puck, surveys options. Finds Jelstead. Wildcats get a tip over the net. Puck comes to the point. Jelstead shot off the side of the net.
Like those low shots.
Tips. Maybe they'll go off a skate. Maybe even the other team's stick. Puck moves through the neutral zone. Ella Peterson picks it up. Peterson pass to Daney. Daney has Kamrath entering the zone. Kamrath works on her forehand side. Shot blocked. Kamrath behind the Mankato net. Pass to the slot to Lawagi. One-timer attempt. Blocked. Wildcats have to get back here. Daney's on the back check. Jelstead gapping up. Centering attempt. That one, Bagenstoss caught a piece of it. Secondary shot deflected away by Daney. Wildcats. Daney picks up a loose puck. Lawagi driving hard in the middle. Pass to Lawagi. Shot. Goalie tracked it. Nice play on the end of a shift by the Wildcats. Daney and Lawagi getting out to the blue line, blocking passes. Starting to rush. Puck drops. Rayfeld runs it to the wall. That one is going to make its way down below the goal line. Rayfeld makes a play on it. Play to the corner. Herman gets first touch. Herman trying to control a rolling puck. Shot. Rebound to Linsing's side. Puck played off the wall. Linsing able to gain control. Linsing works through traffic. Looks for Herman. Herman's stick got lifted. That one's going to come all the way down to the Wildcat goaltender Bagenstoss. Kashinska cuts middle. Kashinska cuts to the outside. Has Rayfeld driving middle. Kashinska moves that one low. Played on the wall. Rayfeld looking to collect the loose puck. She has it. Puck played to the corner. Ships behind the net. Stays on the attack. Rayfeld. Strong physical play. Herman taking advantage of the turnover. Herman moves it to Kashinska. Shot. Low. Glove save. So making their play to cut into this lead. Offensive zone time for the Wildcats. Gotta convert them into a goal here. Wildcats up on shots on goal, 11-6 now. Wildcats come back with their top line. Face off one. Back to Jelstead, but it's going to roll out of the zone. Jelstead plays it up the wall to Kamrath. Kamrath chips into the zone. The poke check by Daney. Daney drives into the corner, ridden off the puck. Finds Lawagi centering past to Kamrath. Puck still bouncing. Kamrath shot, glove save. Kamrath turns it back in. Refs are going to say hook. Wildcats going to go on the power play. Kamrath ties up. Puck still loose. Touch up by Mankato West. Wildcats will get a power play with 6:15 remaining in the first.
I was glad you saw the one. I was looking at that other ref, and he wasn't moving his arms. So
Yeah, it took the referee that was standing out at center ice to make that call. Puck drops, face off one back to the blue line. Kushinska chips down off the wall to Lawagi. Puck picked up, cleared by the Knights. Rayfeld's going to go back to collect. Rayfeld picks up the puck, retreats behind the Wildcat net. Rayfeld exits the zone. Here comes Rayfeld. Puck both checked away. Kusinska steps in to support. Here comes Kusinska, starts up ice. Cuts middle. Gains the zone. Pass back to Rayfeld. Rayfeld to Kushinska. Kushinska cross ice to Daney. Daney walks middle, pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld, shot from the point, tipped. Blocker saved. Daney gets it up to the point, finds Kushinska. Kushinska, Rayfeld settles down the puck, shot high, bouncing puck. Lawagi picks it up. Wildcats knocking on the door. Kushinska back to Daney. Daney fires sides up a shot, glove save.
got an idea, Chuck. Let's shoot at the blocker side.
Yeah, she's catching a few of them, isn't she? Maybe right past the ears. Good chances Wildcats have their personnel still on ice. First power play. They've been out there for a while, but good opportunities. Clearing attempt. That one's picked off by Kate Kushinska. Walks middle, back to Daney. Daney to Kushinska. Kushinska, shot. Hit traffic, played to the corner. Daney, cross-ice pass is going to pull the Wildcats out of the zone. Kushinska to Rayfeld. Rayfeld spins away from traffic. As the battle through a stick check has Camrath come back to support. Knights chip ahead in the Wildcat zone. Wildcats start changing up some of their power play. With 19 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Herman got a skate on it, able to gain possession. Herman to Peterson. Peterson moves through the neutral zone with speed. On her backhand, plays it back to Herman. Herman behind the Mankato net. 5-on-5 hockey. Peterson's got to move it quick. Pass to Jelstad. Puck hops her stick. Jelstad shot blocked off a skate. Jelstad knocked down. Herman's going to have to back check. Peterson gapping up. Blade trailer picks up the puck. Jelstad strong on the back check. Puck played to the wall. Somebody's got to go. Shot, pad save. Puck's loose from the slot. Peterson knocked down. Bagensaw spots it. Yeah, great play by Bagensaw reading that one. Left the puck loose for too long. 3:45 left. Tail end of the first period. Taylor Camrath lining up on the draw with Daney and Lawagi at wings. Kushinska and Serafin at deep. Kushinska breakout pass to Lawagi. Lawagi chips off the wall to Camrath. Camrath drives into the zone. Pushes in on her forehand. Puck poke checked away. Able to backhand that one to Lawagi. Lawagi drop pass to Camrath. Camrath to Lawagi behind the net. Camrath picks up the puck on the back wall. Lawagi reverses, centering pass to Daney. Kushinska one-timer shot. Goal! Just a lob. Lawagi had it below the goal line. Just went to the net. Came through the high slot. Kushinska stepped into it. One-timer went right over the shoulder. Wildcats even this one up. At 3:10 left in the first period. Let's get a look at the shots on goal. It's like now's the time to move. 16-7 in favor of the Wildcats. Let's get another goal. 3:10 left, plenty of time to go. Rayfeld ties up off the draw. Herman picks up the puck. Herman, shot from the distance. Go off the back wall to Linson. Knights off the zone. Jelsted picks up the puck. Jelsted to Rayfeld. Rayfeld tries to toe drag at the blue line. Poke checked away. Lensing pursues. Got a stick on it. Puck's on the net. Rayfeld looking to play off the wall. She's pinned. Herman steps in to help. Knights exit the pile. Lensing on the back check. Puck goes to the slot. The Knights still have it. Rayfeld, the back check, able to click that one to the point. Shot. Pad save. Rebound. Went off the post. Passing attempt. That one played to the corner. Jelsted needs help. Puck below the goal line. Arapena is going to step down. Puck played to the net. Lensing plays that to the point and can be held in. Herman got a stick on it. Puck went to the Wildcat bench. Lucy Ertl lining up on the draw with Sylvia Berger and Ava Brandt at wings. Peterson and Kaczynska at D. Chance for the Knights. It's bad save by Bagenstos. Quick chances here for the Knights back to back, and Bagenstos answers the bell. Wildcat coaches wasting no time coming back to the Camrath line. Face off 1-2 Peterson. Peterson behind the Wildcat net. Daney able to collect off the wall. Wildcats able to exit the zone. Camrath drives wide, tripped up. Daney battles for possession. She has it. Plays it off the wall to Kaczynska. Kaczynska shot. That one caught a piece of Lawagi. Rebound came to Camrath. She got knocked off the puck. Wildcats got a back check. 3-on-2 opportunity for the Knights. Shot from the distance. Pad save. Peterson plays that off the wall to Kaczynska. Kaczynska up to Daney. Camrath through the neutral zone. Knights able to force a turnover. 1 minute remaining in the first. Knights offsides. 55.1 on the clock.
Making those moves at the blue line.
Yes. They're so tempting to make, but yeah, typically it's either going to draw yourself sometimes or a teammate in offsides. Puck drops, run by the Knights. Lensing in pursuit. No icing, says the ref. Jelsted gets to it first. Jelsted pass up ice. Rayfeld stays in pursuit. Forces a bad pass. Pena's going to get to it. Pena able to chip the puck up to Lensing. That one is played into the Wildcat zone. Pena looking for options. Cross ice pass picked off. Shot high off the glass. Rebound's going to move to Herman. Herman to Lensing. And went off Lensing's stick. Knight's able to collect the loose puck. Shot blockered away. Stays in the high slot. Rebounds loose. Sticked away by Lensing. Mankato cycle the puck high. That's going to do it for the first period. All knotted up. Shots on goal, pretty even too. Wildcats up one shot in that column. Come back for the second period. Before we go, though, Wildcats skating off the ice. We'll do a quick shout out to our charity event. A little more detail around it. As I was saying, it's a charity raising either money, donations, or stuff for kids to keep busy with, coloring books, crayons, markers, all that stuff for the Ridgeview Medical Center to have on hand for families that are spending the holidays at the hospital. So tough time of year for families that are in that position, and having something to keep the kids busy is a good thing to do. So kudos to the ladies for choosing that for their charity. I believe if you go on the Facebook page for the Waconia Girls Blue Line Club, you can find a QR code if you choose to donate or learn more about the charity event. So As always, thank you everybody for tuning in, and we'll come back for the second period in a few minutes. All right, back for the second period here in Waconia. Wildcats hitting the ice with authority. With a couple hard laps in. All knotted up one apiece here in the second period. Gotta go. We gotta go. Waconia fans are excited to be here. So the Wildcats, they need to get going. Looking cross ice, got Coach Novak talking with senior Bagenstos. Time to fire up. Wildcats moving west to east. Wearing their home whites tonight against the Mankato West Scarlet Knights. Their red away jerseys. Camrath, Milwaukee, and Daney line up on the draw with Kaczynska and Pena D. Teams battle for possession. That one backhanded into the zone by Camrath. Daney gives chase. Played behind the net by the Knights. Cut to the middle, a couple toe drags. Couple three toe drags. Camrath moves it into the zone. Milwaukee's going to give chase this time. Breakout pass picked off by Daney. Daney chips to the corner. Works behind the Mankato net. Daney pass to Pena. Pena battling for possession on the wall. Pass to Kaczynska. Wildcats have to exit the zone. Kaczynska has two Knights on her. Offsides on the Scarlet Knights. Wildcats change up forward in D. Have Rayfeld, Herman, and Lensing, and forward Jelstead and Peterson. D. Knights across the Wildcat blue line. Shot, gloved, rebound loose. Bad save. Another chance, shot wide of the net. Herman picks up the puck on the wall, plays that to Lensing. Lensing drives wide on her backhand. Pulls up on the wall, pass to Herman. Herman curls back on the wall, pass to Jelstead. Jelstead shot. Stick save and covered. Play through the neutral zone by the Wildcats, get a little bit of offensive zone presence. Need to build on that. Rayfeld lines up to take the draw. Face off won by the Knights. Reverse behind the net. Rayfeld caught a piece of that one. Loose puck's going to go to Peterson. Peterson walks the wall, drives below the net. Peterson. Pass to Rayfeld. Out ahead of her. Rayfeld picks it up off the wall. Puck poke checked away. Knights able to use the time and space. Puck's going to come over the blue line. Here comes Lensing. Lensing chips into the corner. Rayfeld's going to pick up the puck. Rayfeld drives wide. Cuts to the middle. Toe drag attempt. Red and the Knights are off on a 2-on-2. Knights drive the net. Shot. Blocker saved by Bagenstos. Peterson picks up the puck. Pass ahead to Rayfeld. Off her stick. Knights chip ahead into the Wildcat zone. Poke check by Jelstead. Shot blockered away by Bagenstos. Pass tipped away by Lensing. Jelstead steps up. Knights shot blocked. Lensing plays that to the blue line. Knights hold the zone. That one's off Rayfeld's stick. Herman goes for the tie-up. Stick lift. Peterson steps in to support. Wildcats hemmed in their zone. Knights shot from the tops of the circles. Blockered away by Bagenstos. Rebound comes up high. Rebound chance for the Knights. Wildcats have some tired legs on the ice right now. Puck sneaks over the blue line, brought back in. No offsides. Rayfeld has something left in the tank. She drives on her backhand. Curls to the wall. Rayfeld pass to the middle. Got lucky. Wildcats keep possession, and Hen is going to pursue. Puck played up the wall. Seraphin goes for the pin on the wall, but that one rolls through the neutral zone to Kaczynska. Kaczynska cuts middle. Drives forehand wide. Shot. Blocker save went over the net. Centering attempt comes to Seraphin. Seraphin shot. Hits a skate. Shot by Hen to the goal! Brooklyn Hen gets the first high school goal. Save the puck. Shot from the point, Seraphin. Rebound went to Hen. And put it home. Wildcats get the lead. Period. It feels like the Knights have had a little bit more of momentum. The Wildcats get a goal. Puck goes to the scorer's table. First goal, first high school goal for Brooklyn Hen. Congrats, kid. So refs keeping him honest. Off the draw, Kaczynska steps up, finds the seam. Plays it to Hen. Hen battles through traffic. Knights looking to get a quick strike back. Seraphin on the dive. Able to get enough of that one. Smart play. Kaczynska, tip it off the wall. Here we go. Nope. Good chance for the Knights. Held on the blue line. Lucy Ertl retreats down the wall. She's going to retreat behind the Wildcat net. It's for Hen off the wall. Hen tried chipping around the defense, but held in the zone. Brockmeyer in the one-on-one battle. This puck to Kaczynska. Pass to Hen. Then to Brockmeyer. Wildcats trying to get their forwards off the ice, but the Knights make it a chance here. Shot wide. One blocked by Kate Kaczynska, and is able to gain possession and get that breakout pass to Daney. Daney still holds possession. Wildcats change up their defense. Peterson and Gelsted fresh on the ice. Gelsted trying to chip that one out of the zone. Kamrath plays that one ahead. It's going to be a race for Milwaukee. Icing is on. See if it gets stuffed on. Waved up. Pass to Peterson. Shot to goal! Oh, Peterson! I think that might be her first. I think that's her first too. Milwaukee. Look at the hustle from the captain, number 19, making her way down ice. Pulled the puck off the wall. Just backhand to the net. Had two Wildcats, I believe, Daney and Peterson following the play. And Peterson got the put it home. Wildcats go up 3-1 here in the second period. 11:28 remaining. Puck goes back to Peterson. Milwaukee dumps. Daney gives chase. Daney tripped up, plays it up the wall to Kaczynska. Kamrath got a stick on it. Irvin creates a little bit of interference and a scoring chance. Shot. No, that one's up the wall to Lensing. Lensing and Kamrath collide. Pena pinches. Pena's going to try to chip that one deep. The Knights are going to gain possession. Knights move behind the net with speed. Lensing on the back check. Plays it to Kaczynska. That one's up the wall. Chip deep in the Wildcat zone. Pena works behind the Wildcat net. Puck played off the wall. Breakout attempt was broken up. Knights move the puck to the opposite side. Wildcats got to close up the gap. Bagenstos, rock solid. Saw that one all the way. Chest protector save. No rebound. 10:22 left in the second period. Peterson and Jelstead step onto the ice. Draw won by the Knights. Shot, stick saved by Bagenstoss. Herman, pass off the wall. Rayfeld. Rayfeld has Linsing. Rayfeld moves middle. Shot, wide, blocker, save. Herman holds his own. Jelstead picks up the puck at the blue line, walks in his zone, shot from deep, glove save. Wildcat forwards will have Lucy Ertl with Sylvia Berger and Ava Brandt. Kashinska and Seraphin deep. It's like Brandt and Berger going to switch spots here. Open stick side. Played up the wall to Kashinska. She holds his own, chips deep. Berger gives chase. A stick lift creates a turnover. Berger pass to Seraphin. Seraphin off the wall. Brandt below the goal line. Good tie up. Ertl picks up a loose puck, plays that to the corner. Seraphin went for the pinch. Wildcats have to back check. Kashinska, Sol D shot. Blocker saved by Bagenstoss. Stick saved by Bagenstoss and a cover. Yeah, Knights maybe down a couple goals, still getting their chances. Bagenstoss answering the call. Puck drops, and Peterson collects loose puck. Reverses behind the Waconia net. Kashinska met resistance. Fluttering puck. Went into the slot. Daney pushes that one to an open space. Gets some speed behind the net. Starts up ice. Daney driving wide. Toe drag. Shot. Save. Went between her legs. Impressive stick work. Daney still has it. Lines up a shot. Rebounds loose. Number 10 putting on a show. 8:44 left in the second. Yeah, stick with the hot hand here at the forward line. Feels like this line's going to click again. Puck drops, face-off won by the Knights. Daney got a skate on that one. Holds possession. Daney works up the wall. Pass to Jelstead. Jelstead went for the one-timer. That one was going wide in the net. Held in the zone by Jelstead. Seraphin ships in the zone. Wildcats on sides. Loose puck comes to Camrat. She's going to get a chance to drive wide. Shot. It's going to go up into the netting. Wildcats line up for the draw. Rayfeld with Herman and Linsing. Face off to the wall. Pena pinches. Herman. Pass to Rayfeld. Shot by Linsing. Blocked. Pena looks to step down in the play. Wildcats have to back check. Knights have pressure. Kashinska is going to have to head behind the Wildcat net. She pulls up in the corner. Has Herman. Herman. Cross-ice pass to Linsing. Rayfeld's going to step up. Linsing, touch pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld drives wide on her backhand. Pulls up to the wall. Trades places with Kashinska. Kashinska to the middle. From her knees, pass off the wall to Rayfeld. Rayfeld walks middle. Shot. Blocked. Skate kicked away, and the Wildcats have to hustle. Pena's pass attempt, that was picked off. Pena on the wall. Wildcats still need to get possession. There's Kashinska, has it, pass up to Brockmeyer. Poke checked away, Kashinska circles back. When it comes to Pena, she's going to retreat behind the net. Back to her forehand side. Pass off the wall is going to go to the point and held in by the Knights. Knights shot, sticked away, blocked by a Hen. That one caught the glass. Kashinska got a stick on it. Hen plays that one off the boards. That one's going to traverse the ice, and it'll be icing on the Wildcats. Taylor Camerath lines up to take the draw. Wagi tries to push the puck through the pile. This puck picked up by Peterson. Peterson. Puck. No ice. Knights play it through the neutral zone. Jelstad picks up a loose puck, and she chips into the Knights zone. Rolling puck. An opportune chance for the Knights. Peterson on the back check. Tick save by Jelstad. Shot going to go wide of the net. Peterson pass to Daney. Daney looked for Milwaukee on the break on the neutral zone touch pass. The Wildcats collided. Still getting untangled. The icing on the Knights. Looks like everybody's good. 5:36 remaining in the second period. Wildcats up a couple. Evenly matched game. Wildcats able to take advantage of a couple puck races. And nice goals on the board. Puck drops, goes through the slot. Hurdle in pursuit. Lensing picks up the puck in the corner. Lensing reverses back to Rayfeld. Rayfeld moves on her backhand. Rayfeld works behind the net. Backhand pass to Seraphin. Seraphin shot, hits traffic. Rayfeld on the back check. Kashinska on the poke check. That one played in the Knights zone. Knights able to regroup, go cross ice. Here comes Erdl. Rayfeld trying to pick up the loose puck. Wildcats offsides, have to tag up. Pass off the wall. Kashinska got a piece of it. She enters the zone. Erdl holds his own. Rayfeld, loose puck, sidesteps the defender, cuts back to the net, loads up a shot. That one hits traffic. That one hand passed away in the zone by a red jersey. That's all right. Lensing pass to Kashinska. Kashinska shot. Stick save. Rayfeld gives chase. Played to the corner. Camerath, fresh legs on the ice. Picks up the puck, pass to Daney. Daney, tip. Puck played off the wall. Seraphin's going to rim that one low. Camerath with the stick lift. Milwaukee. Back to Jelstad. Knights trying to sneak a change in. Looks like we're going to get icing. Yeah, Seraphin read it. Smart play. My guess is if they would have got her off the ice, she probably would have hung out right at the blue line, maybe right at the dot. At the 4-minute mark in the second period. Remaining in the second period. The Knights win the draw. Pursuit by Daney. Camerath, shot, hits the crossbar, up into the rafters. Maybe hit one of our blown out speakers.
Maybe. That thing took forever to come down.
Yeah, that was a major league pop fly. Camerath almost put the Wildcats up by 3. I'd be fine with that. Let's keep shooting. Knights win the draw. Wildcats still looking to gain possession. Knights exit the zone. Line Linesman paying attention to that zone entry, and Knights well ahead of it. Forwards change up. We'll have Ertl taking the draw with Grant and Berger at wings. Peterson goes for the stick check. Stays in pursuit. Centering pass. That one played away by Bagenstos. Ertl collects the loose change, able to exit the zone. Solid play by L. Bagenstos tonight. Can't understate that. They've been very important saves. Knights clear the zone. Peterson is going to go back to retrieve. Finds her passing outlet into Shinska. Shinska looking at options. Pass tipped by Brandt. She'll give chase. Loose puck's on the wall. Having trouble with it. Brandt forces a turnover. Pass to the slot. It's loose. Played away. Brandt stays in the play. Good puck protection by the defenseman from Mankato West. There's room. Shot wide of the net. Berger pass to the middle. Seraphin moving through the neutral zone with speed. Gains the zone. Chips ahead. Seraphin behind the net. Works up the wall. Seraphin drop pass to Kashinska. Kashinska pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld on her backhand to Herman. Kashinska follows the play. Loose puck to Lensing and a save. Wildcats getting some good zone entry by Seraphin. Nice puck cycle. Wildcats can win this faceoff, get a quick shot off the draw. Peterson's ready to go, loaded up. Puck's one to the wall. Rayfeld got a stick on it, forces the turnover. Linsing. It's middle. Linsing to the point to Gelstedt. Shot. Hit the shin pads. Gelstedt retreats back. Peterson picks it up. Peterson chips ahead off the wall. Rayfeld enters the zone. Looks the puck protect. Puck poke checked away. Strong back check by the Knights. Knights weave into the zone. Looking to draw a penalty. Wildcats play it clean. Linson shifts to the corner.
The fifth row.
Yes, they are. Tipped and saved by Bagenstos. They got a floater going, huh?
And they really wanted a penalty on Gelstaff.
Yes. Bench got a little vocal there.
That's good. I think Gelstaff just did great getting in her way, and I don't think she physically did anything, holding her.
Yeah, players are entitled to battle for position to get on the puck, and that's what it was. So 5-on-5 hockey. Chance off the draw, blocked by Cameron. That was an errant pass, but another blocker saved by Bagenstos. Bagenstos, stick save. Playing that one away from danger. Lawagi finds Daney. Daney splits the D. 1 minute remaining in the second. Daney still has it. Chips the puck around opponent. Knights. Look at that back check by Camerath. Here comes Daney again. Daney, toe drag. Chance. Look at that goal! That was a beauty. Toe drag through the legs. Back to Daney. Makes a play on the goal team. Wildcats up 3 goals late in the second period. 42 seconds remaining. Creating a little bit of separation. That was as pretty as it gets. Daney's second one on the night. That check a second. Wait, maybe it's I think that's the first. Cool. That was pretty. She just put it on a string and pulled it back. Ertl wins the draw. Gelstedt up the wall to Hen. Shinska. Stands for the Knights here late. Back check by Brockmeyer. Wildcats a good toe drag by Gelstedt. Jelstead headmans the puck to Hen. Back check by the Knights, 15 seconds remaining. And stayed in the zone. Knights shot blocked. Shinska's going to eat this one on the wall, and that's going to end the second period. Wildcats up 3 goals. 3 goals, a couple firsts of the season. Wildcats creating some separation. Let's keep that going. Come back for our third period in a little bit. Thanks everybody for tuning again, and we'll see you in a couple.
They don't slide?
That's the question too. What the hell are we even throwing at?
Oh, I thought you said the top
That
It's
fucking logo.
it's at the discretion of the.
That logo is the most. Whatever.
Yeah. Mike's on. Till they announce. They
Welcome back for the third period. Traffic jam there in the corner. Teams get back on the ice to resume play. Pretty even game from the shots on goal perspective. Wildcats up 4-1 on the scoreboard. If you got 4, you might as well get 8. Just keep going. Don't play the game as a game to manage the lead. Just keep playing hard. Everything else will take care of itself. If the Wildcats do that, they're getting some great goaltending out of Bagenstoss tonight. Shutting down some high quality chances for the Knights. The Knights can move through the neutral zone, and if they get some room to set up in the offensive zone, they've been getting some good shots on net. Let's see what the Wildcats can do here. Start the third period. Pressure on. Good. Yeah. Taylor Camerath, center on this line with Daney, Becca Daney, and Maddie Lawagi, wings. Ara Pena, Kate Kaczynska. Been a highly productive line tonight. Puck tipped away by Daney. Nice shot from a weird angle, and that one hit the side of the net. Lawagi chips that one out ahead. And the Knights able to regroup and chip into the Wildcat end. Camerath able to play that one up. She's going to negate the icing. She has Lawagi. Pulls up on the wall. Camerath on the back check. Lensing rides off a red jersey, and Peterson's going to play that one up the wall. Lawagi had to play on it. Pad saved by Bagenstoss. Shot from the point. Bagenstoss gobbles that one up. Teams line up. Herman trying to pick up a loose puck. Lensing taps that one ahead to Herman. A little bit out ahead of her. Herman's going to stay on the race. Has the puck on the wall. Pass to the point to Kaczynska. Kaczynska shot high. That one is going to hit the wall. Rayfeld picks up the puck. Rayfeld circles middle. Loose puck picked up by Herman. Kaczynska starts the attack, works on her backhand. Still has it. Pass off the wall to Lensing. Lensing back to Kaczynska. Kaczynska played that one to the corner. Rayfeld's going to give chase. To stick on that one, forces the turnover to Herman. Herman played that one back to Rayfeld. Wildcats have to back check. Long pass, breakout, successful. Kaczynska meets that at the wall. Lensing picks it up. Lensing cuts to the middle, gets tripped up. Seraphin trying to connect with Hen. That one was out ahead of her and going to be icing on the Wildcats. Lucy Erdl, Ella Brockmeyer, and Brooklyn Hen. Forwards with, well, actually looks like Wildcats will come back with the Camerath line. Jelstad picks up the loose puck off the draw. Breakout pass to Daney. That one's off the wall. Camerath's going to give chase. Milwaukee lost an edge. Seraphin picks up the puck, retreats behind the Wildcat net. Breakout pass to Daney. Daney chips cross ice. Players got tangled up, Milwaukee and the Red Knights. Seraphin reads the toe drag. Chance for the Knights. Good stick by Jelstad. Puck flutters behind the net. Rolls in on Bagenstoss. Chance and a goal. Knights just kind of got left alone out front. Knights eat into the lead. 4-2, Wildcats still up. See how the Wildcats respond. A lot of hockey play, 14-13 left in the third.
I don't know that we'll see it in time.
We've got a real high-tech operation running here, too. We've got
He's just left alone.
another phone open so we watch a replay, and yeah, just a little defensive lapse in front of the net. Ertl lines up to take the draw. Won by the Knights. And playing strong. Ertl picks up the puck. Good physical play by Brooklyn Hen. And the Rock looks for contact, right? Rockmeyer and battling. Look at Kaczynska, cuts to the middle, shot wide of the net. And picks up the puck on the wall. Shot. That one. Like it caught the goalie up maybe in the cage. Going to be an icing on Mankato. Good looks for the Wildcats. Let's see what this line can get going. They need to get something sparked. Got number 12, Malin Rayfeld, lining up to take the draw with Lensing and Herman. Wings, Serafin and Jelstead at D. Face off won by Mankato. Rayfeld gives chase, forces a turnover. Rayfeld picks up the puck below the goal line. Works her backhand. Circles of the wall, toe drag. Herman steps in to help. Herman plays that one off the wall to Jelstead. Shot, hits traffic. Herman has it on her backhand to Rayfeld. Tip! Oh, that one just fluttered over Rayfeld, sticking over the net. The tip was there. Good zone time. Got to get here in the back check, ladies. Come on. Shot wide of the net. That one blocked by Lensing. Lensing and Rayfeld may have a chance. Lensing drives wide on her backhand, pulls up to the wall, looking for a trailer. Cross ice pass. Misses the mark. Iwagi. Smart play, stepping into a lane. Good poke check. Here comes Iwagi. Shot to goal! Look at that. 1-9. Breaks the turnover and goes glove high right past the ear. 3-goal lead is reestablished. 12:38 left in the game. On regulation.
Great individual effort right
Yes. Yeah, I think Iwagi has, well, she has that an assist to Peterson, and now she's got a goal. Camrath wins the draw back to Pena. Camrath back on the puck. Pass to Kaczynska. Kaczynska to Pena. Pena's going to corral that one on the wall. Drives wide, puck slides behind the net. Camrath takes an angle. Kaczynska pinches. Wildcats gain possession. Kaczynska Mohawks out. Pass trying to connect with Camrath. Camrath able to pick it up. Moves behind the Mankato net. Puck cycled high to Kaczynska. Shot from the point. Stick save. Daney works off the wall. Daney pass stays inside the zone. Pena pinches. Cuts middle. Pena's going to stay in the play. Pass to the point to Daney. Daney pass cross ice to Kaczynska. Shot. Caught the goalie high. She's able to hold the rebound. Wildcats all over the net front. I'd call that a solid dominant shift.
Good. Almost looked like a power play.
Yes. 5-on-5 power play. Wildcats answering back with Lucy Ertl, Ava Brandt, Sylvia Berger. Good forwards, Jelstead and Peterson at D. Peterson on the pinch. Skates on the wall, able to hold his own. Berger. And cross ice. Ertl has it, works down to the corner. Spins off a check, plays that one up the wall to Jelstead. Shot low, hits a skate. Knights are going to exit the zone. Hurdle on the back check. Got a skate on it. Looks like the Knights are offsides. Berger walks around a red jersey, plays it low. Knights able to force the turnover. Exit the zone. That one caught a piece of Jelstead, no ice. Peterson reverses behind the net. Jelstead steps into support. Puck still loose, low on the goal line. Jelstead has it, comes out of the pile, cross pass ice. Looks like there's going to be a little action behind the play. See who gets called. Maybe it's one or both. Peterson just went to the box.
Peterson knew it was her.
I think she knew something was up. Looks like the door is open too, so.
High stick and slash. High stick for Peterson and slash for Mankato.
All right. Next door neighbors over there in the penalty box.
Five on five.
Coincidental penalties, offsetting. Tony Benz asking for some clarification. Face off won by the Knights. Herman with pressure. Puck goes to the corner. Rayfeld in pursuit. Rayfeld locked up in battle. Puck on the wall. Kashinska. Rayfeld steps into support. Rayfeld comes out with it. Rayfeld starts up ice. Puck poke checked away. And Knights on the attack. Herman on the back check. Plays through the hands. Strong play. Herman sidesteps, nice couple toe drags. That one overskated. Played around the wall by Kashinska. Kashinska to her backhand. Drives out of the zone. Wildcats going to change up their forwards. Kashinska 1-on-4. Still holds on to the puck. That kid's amazing. Look at that. Lawagi back to Jelstead with the tip on the back door to Daney, just wide of the net. Camrath. Jelstead tip, blocker save, rebound, Camrath the goal! Hard work, yields results. Well-earned goal for Taylor Camrath. Great sequence. Jelstead got that shot on net. Camrath stayed hungry on the puck.
I want to commend Jelstead on that. That is not an accident. She was shot passing every single one of those. She was not trying to score. She was trying to get a shot near that could be tipped or passed. Daney missed the one, but came back with another one. And
that's a great point. Yeah, there was like 3 of them on that shift. Here comes Daney, driving wide. Leaves the puck for Camrath. Camrath back to Jelstead. Jelstead shot. Daney, backdoor chance on her backhand. Still has possession. Circles on the wall. Nice edge work. Cross ice pass to Jelstead. Shot, tip. Camrath almost got another one. Almost the same play. Jelstead just targeting that blade of the stick for the tip. Wagi on the poke check. Knights have to dump. Pena out of the zone quick. Breakout pass to Camrath. Poke checked away. Knights may have a chance here. Little stick handle. Pad saved by Bagenstoss. She read it. Rebound went below the goal line. Wildcats able to clear. No icing. Hen, full head of steam. A little bit too much of the body, and that one's going to be their boarding or a body checking call. Wildcats will go on the penalty kill. 8:02 left in the third period.
cross-checking.
Cross-checking is the call.
Wouldn't be a hockey game without Brooklyn in the box.
Hey, The Rock The rock runs hot sometimes. See what the Wildcats can do on the kill. Malin Rayfeld and Becca Daney. Forwards with Kate Kuczynska and Ella Peterson. Rayfeld wins the draw to Peterson. She chips that one up the wall. Collected by the Knights. Rayfeld looking to close the gap. That one's off a skate. Knights able to retain control. Cycle low. Knights forced to the outside. Centering pass is off the side of the net. It's there. One's off of the skate. Daney plays that one off the wall. Rayfeld's going to give chase. Played off the wall. Knights enter the zone. Poke checked away by Kuczynska. Backhanded out of the zone. Daney's going to chase this one. She's going to touch first. Daney behind the net. Moves up the wall. Still time. Time is just running off. About a minute remaining. Daney with a chance. Puck rolls past the open cage. Backhanded deep in the zone by Kuczynska. Daney's going to go for a shift. Milwaukee's on the ice. 45 seconds remaining on the power play for Mankato. Kuczynska pushing the attack to the outside. 2-on-1 battle, and she wins it. This is just impressive, and then fires it off the glass. Outstanding individual effort. Milwaukee on the fork check. Got a piece of that one. Knights have to recover it. Errant pass, just a cascade of events if you put pressure on. Jelstead fighting for possession. Milwaukee long reach. Camrath clears. 10 seconds remaining on the Hen penalty. Rayfeld almost got a piece of that one. Puck clear deep into the Wildcat zone. Jelstead collects. Pass off the shin pad. Back to the Knight defenseman. Rayfeld, the toe drags. Pop up. Knights below the goal line. Puck played to the middle. Knights shot from deep. That one, rebound chance there and a goal. Knights get their third of the night. 5:25 remaining in the third period. Rebound. Yes. Clear, right? Yep. Can't stand there. Check the replay. We'll get it before the puck drops. But yeah, somebody missed the assignment. Here come the Knights. Pass through the slot. Brockmeyer, breakout. Able to move it ahead to Ertl. Brockmeyer stays in the play. Has it in the corner, plays that one off the wall to Kuczynska. Kuczynska back to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer to Kuczynska. Kuczynska, open lane, shot off the glass, hits the net. Andy had a look there. We'll get her second. Knights able to break out behind the net, exit the zone with speed. Grace McLean on D, gaps up, goes for the poke check, able to play that one to Hen. Shots wide of the net. Brockmeyer can get to this and exit the zone for the Wildcats. Toe drag to the middle, gains the blue line. The Wildcats let it go. Milwaukee got to cross the blue line, staying in the battle. Peterson steps up in the play, pins that one on the wall, rolls in front of the Mankato bench. Mankato pushes that one to the net front. Daney got a stick on it. That one shot just went high of the net. Bouncing puck at the point. Milwaukee got a shin pad on it, and that one's going to go the distance of the ice. No icing. Breakout pass picked off by Herman. Shot. Rolling puck covered. 3:30 remaining in the third period. Wildcats still up 3 goals. Like Mankato is going to call timeout.
Think they're gonna talk about pulling the goal with down 3?
Maybe. I mean, what's the difference? You lose by 4, you lose by 3. It's still a loss, so maybe they will.
You see it with 3. I don't generally see it with 4.
I'd do it.
Like you said,
Yeah.
you're losing already.
Yeah.
Do you lose with grace, or do you try to?
And
bring it.
sometimes there's just weird things that happen. I mean, I remember you've been in a lot of games, but one was it was like this, where it was a 3-goal. We were down by a few goals, and every time we pulled the goalie, we would get like within a goal, and then we would go back to 5-on-5, and we'd give one up.
Yep.
And it almost was
really
just like,
play with 6.
yeah, it's like playing with that sense of urgency, knowing that there's no reason to defend. It's like you only have to attack. It's like you're not going to lose by another goal. So
I think the idea that you don't have anybody back there either, it makes you play a different style because you don't have a safety net. There is nobody back there blocking the net.
Yep.
Oh, we'll see what they do.
Raiders zoom play. Rayfeld on the draw, wins it to Herman. Herman gets a touch, down low to Rayfeld. Rayfeld picks it up off the wall. Rayfeld steps to the middle, loses control. Mankato through the neutral zone. Shot wide of the net. Yep, the cage is open. Lenson plays that one ahead. Rayfeld gives chase. Mankato able to turn the corner. Toe drag was gated by Kaczynska. Here comes Kaczynska. Wildcats across the red line. 2:50 left in the game. Seraphin pass ahead of Herman. Bouncing puck. Steered away by Bagenstos. Kaczynska chips that one up the wall to Lensing. Lensing drives middle. Shot is going to make it! Another strong individual effort to stay on the puck. You never know. Callie Lensing gets the open net, puts the Wildcats back up by 4. 7-3 late in the third period. 2:29 left.
The goalie's back.
Yep. Puck drops. Wildcats recover. Rolling puck played to the middle. Grant got a stick on that one. Gets another look. Shot saved, recovered by Bagenstos. Good turnover at the dot. Bagenstos stayed locked in. Rolling puck below the goal line. Play to the net front. Ertl, strong play. Puck goes off the side of the net. Ertl's going to chip that one around the boards. Bounces off a couple players, but ultimately the Knights are able to chip deep. Zellstead retrieves. Touch pass off the wall by Berger to Brandt. Brandt still moving. They've gotten tied up a little bit there. We play on. Minute 35 remaining. Poke check by Zellstead, picked up by Ertl. Ertl drives wide on her backhand. Ridden off the puck. Brooklyn Hen. Forecheck forces the pass to the middle. That one's going to go off of Brockmeyer's skates. Knights drive wide. Kaczynska Stops that attack goal. Maybe a chance for the Knights. Stick save, rebound, shot, loose in the slot. Camera clears it away. Bagenstoss, look at it. Wow. Strong all the way to the end. We're within a minute, 45 seconds remaining in the third period. Clearing attempt, held in the zone, dumped back in by Seraphin. Bouncing puck. Enters the Wildcat zone. Shinska pulls up behind the net. Backhand pass to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer plays that one up the wall to Herman. Herman drives on her backhand, pulls up on the wall. Herman cross-ice pass to Seraphin. Seraphin, snap shot, that one wide of the net. Hen circling the net, tries to center. Linsing in pursuit. Knights are gonna ice, but that's gonna do it. That'll put an icing on the game, and probably a lot of ice on our cars too. Thank God for a remote start on a night like this. Wildcats get the win with authority 7-3. Shots on goal apparently in favor of Mankato, 36-33, but the Wildcats able to convert more of those opportunities. Great game by Bagenstoss as well to get the win. Wildcats got 2 in a row. I think one more and you call it a winning streak.
That would be nice. Everybody would love it.
We'll get the chance on Saturday on the road, just down County Road 10 to Chaska, the Chaska Community Center. So swing on down. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Keep the mic on for the stick tap. We'll see you on the next one.